Hey y'all, this is Destiny checking in with today's Daily Diamond. Hey family, as always, I would like to say welcome to anybody who is new and checking out my podcast. I thank you for the support. And hey again to those of you who have been with me for the long haul. As you all know, before I jump into anything, I gotta pay the bills. So I gotta shout out all of my beautiful sponsors. First, we have my best friend Tiana Nate. Make sure you guys check her out. Her YouTube channel. She's got videos. She's got some giveaways. Make sure that you guys like, subscribe, share, and comment on all of her videos. Then, of course, we have the Royal Crown Extensions. Make sure you guys check out Sade for your lashes, your bundles, your closures, your wigs, and your bonnets. She is currently keeping hair in stock. She's running bundle specials, so make sure you guys are following her on Instagram, on Facebook, on all of her social media avenues so that you can be kept up to date with all that she has going on. Then, of course, we have the only lip gloss that I wear, Kisses by Chelly. Make sure you guys check out Chelly for your lip gloss, and your lashes. I heard there might be something new coming from Kisses by Chelly, maybe over the summer months. So make sure you guys are following Chelly on Instagram so that you can be kept up to date with all that she has going on. Then, of course, we have our up and coming braider and hairstylist Lisha. Make sure that you guys check her out for your box braids, your curls, your ponytails, and your buns. And then last but not least, please make sure that you check out Simply Susie's Creations. Please make sure that you check out Simply Susie's Creations. That's her name on IG. That's her name on Facebook. But check her out for your custom distressed, bleached, and dyed clothing. I cannot wait to get this bodysuit. I've just got to link up with Simply Susie's, but I cannot wait. So make sure you check her out. As always, all of the beautiful ladies that are in this podcast will be in the description below. Make sure that you check them out. And ladies, I promise that this week I'm going to do a better job of promo on my Instagram, but life has gotten in the way, so I'm on that. Make sure you guys check them out. Make sure if you see them on my Instagram, make sure you follow them, like them up, give them a little bit of love, because we all need that support. Now, on to today's topic. So I've been in a really funky space, I don't know, the last week or two, and I'm guessing something is either going on in the universe in which something is about to happen in my life, or I've just been in a funk because it's just me. Maybe I'm ready for spring, I don't know. But I was thinking, I cannot be the only person that's in this funk. And so, of course, knowing me, I got to figure out a way to get myself out of this funk, because I like to be happy. I like to enjoy everything that I do. I like to be positive. I love to laugh. And so that's today's topic. How do we get ourselves out of a funk? How do we put ourselves in a situation, in a predicament in which we can be happy? How can we regain our joy, especially if we find ourselves in a funk? And so I don't care how old you are. I don't care what stage of your life you're currently in. We all go through these instances and these moments in which we find ourselves, I should say. We may put ourselves there, but we find ourselves in a funk. We literally find ourselves in a place that is not necessarily a bad place. You're not necessarily angry. You're not necessarily sad. You're just kind of confused, right? And you're in a funk. And so it's really, really hard when you're in a funk to even describe what it is that you feel, because you don't know if it's depression. You don't know if something just isn't right. You can't necessarily put your finger on it. And so that's kind of where I am, and that's kind of where I've been. You know that I say all the time, I'm really, really transparent, and that when I do this podcast, it is a way for me to kind of get things off of my chest that are bothering me, and a way for me to kind of help myself. And if you're in a funk, here are my suggestions. I always suggest that you work out, that you write it out, because writing is therapeutic. If you are a workout person, work it out. If you are a individual who needs to hang out with friends to recenter yourself, then hang out with friends. If you need to be alone and cry to get yourself together, then do that. Whatever you need to do to get yourself out of the funk, do that. I am a very bubbly person, very over the top, but I can kind of get in my own head and get in my own way. And I know I'm not the only person out there that's like that. I am quite sure that there are a lot of us who, when left to our own devices, we get in our own way, we get in our own heads, and we put ourselves in a funk. And so if you're one of those people like me, you got to do whatever you got to do to kind of get yourself out of that. I've been noticing on like social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, a lot of black folks, a lot of people of color have been talking about mental health and why mental health is such an issue in the black community, and why we don't acknowledge mental health issues, and why we need to begin to acknowledge those mental health issues, because they are paramount, they are important, and they are necessary. And I couldn't agree more. Mental health is something that the black community, that black people don't want to acknowledge. They want to sweep it up under the rug. They want to act as if we can't be depressed, or we can't be broken, or we can't have literal mental issues, mental blocks, whatever you want to call them. Black folks have some of the, if not the most difficult existences on this planet. And so why wouldn't we find ourselves having mental health issues? Why wouldn't we find ourselves being depressed? Why wouldn't we find ourselves feeling like failures? Why wouldn't we find ourselves struggling with body image, struggling with whatever we've got going on? Because we live an already difficult existence. And so if you are in a funk, like I'm in a funk, like we all get sometimes, I challenge you to take a self-inventory. I challenge you to, if you need help, to seek that help. I challenge you, if you need to pray, to work out, to read, to cry, to rest, to drink, whatever it is. And that's not for the young folks that's listening, but for whatever it is that you need to do to be okay with you, do that thing. Because being in this funk sucks. I don't know why I've been in a funk for 2 weeks. I knew I was in a funk when a week had rolled by and I hadn't worn any makeup, and then another week had rolled by and I hadn't worn any makeup, and then I started looking at my clothes and I'm like, wait, I haven't been cute to myself in a minute. And so no, I had to fix that. And so today I got on an outfit that I think is cute. I've done my makeup because I'm really, really trying to get myself out of this funk. Something still isn't right with my spirit. And so the only thing that I can think to do is to pray that out, to write it out, and to record a podcast, because it literally helps lift my spirit. But whatever you are struggling with, try your best to get yourself out of that funk. We always want you to be happy. We want you to be healthy. We want you to be positive. We want you to be the best version of yourselves at all times. And you can't do that if you're in a funk. And so today, this week, whatever you got going on, whatever you're dealing with, figure out a way to get yourself out of that funk. And don't feel like you gotta be in a funk in every aspect of your life. That's just me. I'm in a funk and it's just clouding over everything. And it could be this rain, I don't know. But some of you may not be in a funk in one part or one aspect of your life, and then be in a funk somewhere else. It's okay. Work that thing out. Figure out a way to get yourself out of that funk. Figure out a way to put yourself in a positive situation, in a positive predicament. Figure out a way to put yourself around people who love and support you. Figure out a way to put yourself around people who make you laugh, who make you happy, who make you proud to be who you are. I kept saying to my husband yesterday, I need a vacation. And he was like, you just came off a vacation. I'm like, no. I need a vacation. I need to change the scenery. I need to go somewhere for a weekend. And I'm literally sitting around considering, do I, as a mom, do a sneak away again and get away with Tiana or get away with Therese for the weekend and just go somewhere, because I literally just need to change the scenery. Not saying that I have to go far, not saying that I have to leave the country. I just need to change the scenery for a moment. I just need a moment to regroup. I just need a moment to get myself together. And I can't always necessarily do that on the living room couch with kids climbing on me, or in my room in the bed when I'm sleeping but I'm struggling to sleep, or at work at my desk when all the kids are gone. I need a change of freaking scenery. I'm tired of looking at the same stuff. I need a break. I need a reprieve. I need something. Right? And so as I try to figure out how to get myself out this funk, I challenge you to do the same thing. Whatever you're struggling with, try to get yourself out this funk. If you need that self-help, get that self-help. If you need to be around someone else, change your scenery, change the people, change your circle, so that you can be the best version of yourselves at all times. And it's okay if you're in a funk. It's all right to acknowledge that funk. It's all right to say, look, I ain't with it right now, but I'm gonna work that thing out, because that's literally how I live my life. I'm not always all right, but I always know that I can figure it out. I always know that if push come to shove, I'll get it together. And so this is Destiny, and I'm about to sign out with today's Daily Diamond. But remember, if you're in a funk, figure out a way to get yourself out. Even if it's self-help, self-love, just do something so that you can care for yourself. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day, family. Happy Monday.